Your mind is being hijacked every day. It's psychology. You wake up. You check your phone. Just for a minute. A notification. A message. One short video. Another. Then another. You blink. And somehow, 45 minutes are gone. You don't even remember what you watched. But that's the scary part. You were never supposed to remember. Because your attention has become the product. Every swipe. Every click. Every second you spend looking at a screen is being fought over by some of the smartest minds on earth. Not to make you happier, not to make you smarter, but to make you stay. And the longer you stay, the harder it becomes to leave. This isn't a lack of discipline. It's psychology. Modern technology isn't just competing for your time. It's competing for your mind. And most people have already lost without realizing it. Your brain evolved over hundreds of thousands of years. Back then, paying attention meant survival. A sudden movement in the bushes could be a predator. A sweet fruit meant valuable calories. Your brain learned to chase novelty because novelty kept you alive. Fast forward to today. Instead of predators, you have notifications. Instead of finding food, you find endless content. Your ancient brain is trying to survive in a world it was never designed for. Every swipe gives you something unpredictable. A funny video, a shocking headline, a message from someone you like, a like on your latest post. That unpredictability is what keeps you hooked. Psychologists call this a variable reward system. It's the same principle used in slot machines. You never know when the next reward is coming, so you keep pulling the lever. Except now, the lever is your thumb. The scary thing is that companies know this. Entire teams of psychologists, designers, and engineers spend years studying one question. How do we keep people scrolling? Every color, every sound, every animation, every recommendation. Nothing is random. Everything is designed to capture your attention for just a little longer. Because attention is money. If they own your attention, they influence your thoughts, your habits, your emotions, eventually, your future. Think about the last time you planned to study, or read a book, or exercise. You probably told yourself, I'll just check my phone first. That 1 minute became 20, then an hour. Suddenly, the motivation disappeared. You blamed yourself. You called yourself lazy. But laziness wasn't the real problem. Your attention had already been stolen before you even started. And attention is like a muscle. The more you interrupt it, the weaker it becomes. That's why sitting quietly feels uncomfortable. Reading 10 pages feels difficult. Working for an hour feels impossible. Your brain has become addicted to constant stimulation. Silence feels boring. Stillness feels painful. But here's what most people don't realize. Creativity lives inside boredom. Your best ideas don't arrive while you're scrolling. They appear when your mind has room to wander. Some of history's greatest thinkers took long walks, sat quietly, looked out the window, not because they were wasting time, but because they were giving their brain space to think. Today, that space barely exists. The moment boredom appears, we reach for our phones. Without thinking, it's automatic. That's what makes it dangerous. Because the strongest habits are the ones you don't notice. Over time, this changes your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who can focus. You stop believing you can finish difficult things. You start avoiding discomfort. And every meaningful achievement requires discomfort. Learning a skill, building a business, getting fit, writing a book, mastering an instrument. They all demand sustained attention. The very thing that's disappearing. Imagine trying to build a skyscraper while someone shakes the foundation every few seconds. That's what constant distraction does to your life. You never get deep enough to create something extraordinary. Instead, you become busy, not productive, entertained, not fulfilled, connected, but somehow lonelier than ever. The biggest lie modern life tells you is that you're choosing all of this. But are you? Did you decide to spend 2 hours scrolling yesterday? Did you plan to check your phone over 100 times today? Or were those decisions quietly made for you? The more automatic your behavior becomes, the less freedom you actually have. Real freedom isn't doing whatever you want. It's being able to do what truly matters, even when something easier is calling your name. So how do you take your mind back? Not by deleting every app overnight. Not by trying to become perfect. Start small. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Keep your phone away while working. Allow yourself to feel bored again. Read a few pages before touching your phone each morning. Take a walk without headphones. Sit with your thoughts. At first, it'll feel uncomfortable. That's normal. Your brain is relearning how to pay attention. And attention is the foundation of every meaningful life. Because whatever holds your attention shapes your future. If your attention belongs to algorithms, your future belongs to them. But if you reclaim your attention, you reclaim your life. So the next time
We
you
believe we are
instinctively
making
reach for
our
your
own
phone,
choices,
pause. Ask yourself one question.
but we are
Did I
just
choose
following
this?
a
Or
perfectly
was it chosen
guided
for me?
path.
That single moment of awareness might be the first step toward taking your mind back.